At 3 a.m., my dad texted, "We tore your room apart, your niece needs a playroom. You're 24, not some pathetic freeloader. Time to grow the hell up." Then followed, "We signed you as co-signer on your brother's $18,000 loan. It's done, don't screw his life like you did yours." I didn't reply, just clocked out, went home, dropped a flash drive through the mail slot, no note, no goodbye. This morning they played it, now my dad's outside in his boxers, screaming for the neighbors to help. My mom's on the driveway, barefoot and crying, shouting that it's all lies. I was mid-shift at the hospital cafeteria when my phone buzzed. 3:01 a.m. "Dad, we tore your room apart, your niece needs a playroom, you're 24, not some freeloader. Time to grow up." 3:04 a.m. "Dad, we signed you as co-signer on your brother's $18,000 loan. It's done, don't mess up his life like you did yours." I stared at the screen, not shocked, not anymore. I just turned my phone over, took a breath, and went back to ladling soup for a patient. It's not the first time. 2 years ago, when I moved back home, they called me the boomerang kid. I cleaned the house, paid for groceries and covered the electric bill twice. Still, they said I was leeching off them. My room was the attic space I finished myself, paid for it with overtime and tips, but now it was gutted for plastic toys. I worked the rest of the night in a haze, clocked out at 6:30 a.m. and took the bus home. The house was quiet. I walked to my old room. The door was off its hinges. Inside, chaos. My bookshelf was dumped in a pile, my bed frame in pieces, my diploma cracked under a storage tub. I didn't touch anything. I just went to the hall closet, grabbed an envelope I'd stashed months ago and slipped a small flash drive into my pocket. I walked back outside, no yelling, no slamming doors, and left. That flash drive held 6 months of voice recording, conversations they had when they thought I wasn't listening, them mocking my job, saying I was too soft, my brother bragging that he used my signature because I was too much of a coward to say no. My mom laughing that she kept my tax refund, saying it was rent. The worst was a recording from the day I was in the ER with a sprained wrist, and my dad told my uncle he was probably faking it to avoid real work. I hadn't meant to use the recordings. I just kept them to remind myself I wasn't imagining the contempt, but the loan, that was it. An $18,000 debt I never agreed to. I checked my credit that morning. They had used my information improperly. The drive wasn't just voice memos. It had scans of every utility bill I'd paid, a breakdown of every cent they took from me, and a final document, a statement from a witness about the loan papers being signed improperly. I'm staying with a friend for now, but tomorrow I meet with a lawyer, because what they did was a serious financial misdeed, and I have proof. The lawyer's office was quiet and professional. I met with Ms. Chen, who specialized in family financial issues. She didn't say much while I showed her the evidence. She just nodded, paused once to ask, "And you're sure you never signed any of this?" I handed her a sheet with my actual signature. She raised an eyebrow. "They didn't even try to match it. We're going to file a formal complaint and contact the lender." Back at my friend's place, my phone started buzzing. My aunt texted, "What in the world is happening? Your dad says you're making things up." Then 10 minutes later,